Hello and welcome to Herald TV News Bulletin with me, Tasleem. In a major development, the State Board of Wildlife granted in principle approval on Monday for the Goa-Tamnar power transmission line, which passes through the Mole Wildlife Sanctuary. The SBWL meeting, chaired by Chief Minister Pramod Sawant and attended by Forest Minister Vishwajit Rane, reviewed and gave the green light to the controversial electricity transmission project.
The Goa-Tamnar power transmission line has been approved. The State Board of Wildlife granted in principle approval for the controversial Goa-Tamnar power transmission line through the Mole Wildlife Sanctuary. Now the highlights are: approval amid opposition. The project aiming to lay a 400 kV transmission line from Sangod in Goa to Karnataka border faced strong opposition initially but received Supreme Court's relief. The Supreme Court's role in this was: the Supreme Court accepted the centrally empowered committee recommendation to utilize the existing 220 kV power line alignment in Goa, avoiding fresh forest cover cutting. Chief Minister's confirmation says CM Pramod Sawant confirmed that the State Board of Wildlife approval in a tweet stating, "Board cleared the Tamnar electricity project." Additional approval, says the SBWL meeting, also approved the erection of 8 BSNL towers in the protected areas and eco-tourism projects in Sulla, Mole and Netravali villages. Focus on ecotourism, says discussion at the meeting emphasized promoting ecotourism initiatives in the hinterland with community participation. Crucial steps forward. The decision marks a crucial step forward for the power transmission project amid ongoing efforts to balance development needs with the environment conservation. Herald TV Bureau Report.
Traders from Gandhi Market in Margao took to the streets in protest against unauthorized sales taking place outside the designated market area. The demonstration, organized near the Margao municipality, aimed to draw attention to the issue and voice the concerns of market traders. MMC chairperson has assured to clear the unauthorized sale.
Well, now the protests by the traders from Gandhi Market in Margao highlighted the challenges faced by traders due to unregulatory sales occurring beyond the authorized market space. The traders are urging the authorities to take immediate action to curb these unauthorized activities, which is not only impacting the business environment within the market but also lead to unfair competition.
आमगे मार्केटाचे काही प्रॉब्लेम्स आसात ते आम्ही म्युनिसिपालिटी कडे व्हरतले. म्युनिसिपालिटी कडे व्हरपाचे आहात सगळे प्रॉब्लेम. आम्ही हांगा व्हडली झूज दिल्ली. सगळी ही बायलां आसलेली. ओबीसी लोक, आमचो एसटी लोक आज जाला. आज हे मार्केट सगळे फुडले आहा ते मार्केट तेंचे आहा, एसटी समाजाचे आहा. हांव ही खास कित्या खातीर मिटींग दवरता की तुम्ही काही दिसांनी पयस गेलात, पयस वचनाका. तो लुगार आमचो, या लुगाराचे धंदो आमचो चलतलो आणि या लुगाराचे आमचो लोक बसतलो जो एसटी समाजाचो आहा तो. म्हणून हे तुम्ही त्यांना झूज दिली म्हणून हांगा सेड जाली. तेजे भितरले आमचे लीडर आहात, सगळे आहात आणि हे आम्ही जिखून हाडले कोर्टांतल्यान. अशें न्ही म्युनिसिपालिटींतल्यान आमी जिखलेच, पण कोर्टांतल्यान सुद्दां जिखले. आणि हो लुगार आज तुम्ही सांबाळपा जाय. काही लोक भायर बसतायत, तांकां आमी म्युनिसिपालिटींतल्यान आमी वॉर्निंग दितले तांकां काडपाचे. सगळे कपडेवाले आणि कोण कोण बसतात, चपलेवाले बसतात आणि आमचो मार्केट जो आहा हो चलता तो मार्केट डावन करपा पळयतात. म्हणून आमगे एक फोर्स आहा की भायर वेंडर्स आहा ते तांकां म्युनिसिपालिटीन काडपाचे. आणि म्युनिसिपालिटीन जे आमचे लोक हांगा बसतात, हो सगळो लुगार आमचे लोकां खातीर, ओबीसी लोकां खातीर. हांगा दुसरो बसपा जायना कोण. सिर्फ आमचो गोंयकार एसटी आहा तोच बसू शकता, दुसरो बसू शकता. म्हणून तुमकां हांव सांगता, केन्ना हांगा आयले तुमी, तुमचो माल उरलो हांगा येवन विकाय. कोणें तुमकां सांगीत हांव चोयतलो, काय भिवपाची गरज ना कोणा. म्हाका येवन मेळात कितें जालां. पण हो लुगार हो आमच्या एसटी समाजाचो, तुमचो, म्हणून तुमकां आज आपयले आमी सगळे. अशें गोंया भितर खंयच मार्केट ना एसटी खातीर. एसटी खातीर मार्केट आहा ते हांगा. भायली भाजी म्हणटा ती फाटल्यान आमच्या लोकांची, दुसरी कर्नाटकांची. तेंच्यांनी थंय धंदो करपाचो, तुम्ही धंदो हांग करपाचो, हे आमचे डिसिजन जाला आणि हे आम्ही म्युनिसिपालिटी सांगतले. माझे कर्नाटकाच्या लोकांक, जे घटप्रभाच्या लोकांक माझी एक सुचोवणी हा की तांबडी भाजी, जी लाल भाजी राहते ती तांबडी भाजी तुम्ही हाडपा जायना. आमचो गोंयचोच लोक ती भाजी हाडटलो जो पिकयतलो. आणि तांबडी भाजी समज भायले लोकांनी हांगा हाडीत, आम्ही ऍक्शन घेतले, आम्ही वयतले सगळे त्याच्या मुखार दुकाना मुखार आणि ती भाजी काढून उडयतले.
Mohit for Herald TV.
The Mapsa police station apprehended Anuj Singh, a 20-year-old native of Uttar Pradesh and a resident of Kansa TV, for allegedly molesting a 19-year-old girl at Mapsa bus stand. The incident took place on November 20 when the 19-year-old student from a local institution filed a complaint with Mapsa police. According to the victim, the accused Anuj Singh, who had been working as a bus conductor on the Thivi-bound bus that she regularly used, had been sexually harassing her since she was in the 8th standard.
In response to the complaint, the Mapsa police station registered a case under various sections of the IPC, including 354, 354A, 354D, 506 subsection 2, and additionally charges were filed under section 8, subsection 8(2) of the Goa Children's Act and section 4 and 12 of the Protection of Children from Sexual Offences Act. Anuj Singh was taken into custody on the same day as the complaint was filed. The investigative team, led by Inspector Vijay Rani and supervised by Deputy Superintendent of Police Chibba Dalvi, includes LPSI Rupali Govekar, PSI Viraj Kurgaonkar, Head Constable Sushant Chapedkar and LPC Tara Pednekar. The Mapsa police station has assured that a thorough investigation is underway. The accused Anuj Singh is expected to face legal proceedings based on the charges filed against him. Prakash Kadekar for Herald TV.
A cow and 4 calves were killed in a tragic accident at Panzarkoni in Kuli on Tuesday. The incident has raised concern among locals who stated that such accidents have become a recurring problem and accused the Kuli municipality for negligence.
Hello, this is Advocate Rajma Desai. हे रातचे मॉर्निंग 4 o'clock असे ऍक्सिडेंट जालो. एवरी डे हे आजचीच खबर न्ही. दिस इज टू मच नाव. सद्दां एक अशें करून कॅटल्स हे जाता आनी हांवें आयकलां कॅटल पावडर म्हणून म्युनिसिपालिटी घेतलेलो. तो कॅटल पावडर भितर आसता ऑफिसां बसून फायली मेजता फक्त आनी हे दुसरे भुरग्यांक तो सांगता हें कर म्हणून गोरवांक धांवणय म्हणून. कितले आतां हे दिस इज टू मच नाव. एवरी डे ऍक्सिडेंट जाता. हे आमची घर म्हाजे घरा मुखार हांव एवरी डे पळयता एक ऍक्सिडेंट आमी पळयला हांगा. मातशें सेवन म्युनिसिपालिटीच्या कुंकोली म्युनिसिपालिटी मातशें कितें एक्शन घेवची प्लीज सर.
कितली गोरवां अशी मेली
आज गोरवां कमीत कमीत म्हाका दिसता 4 ते 5 गोरवां मेली. मुखार एक पडला आनी हांगा 4 तुमी पळोवपाक शकता. हांगा पळय कशी पळय तेंची हालत पळोवपाक जायना आमच्यार. मातशें कोणी एक्शन घेवचें प्लीज.
Residents of Mapsa have highlighted and raised concerns over the problem of constant traffic congestion in the city. Residents emphasized the need for immediate attention to the long-standing traffic jams that have become a daily hassle for the residents and businesses in Mapsa. In addition to the traffic concerns, the locals drew attention to the absence of the proper signages across Mapsa, citing the confusion and inconvenience caused to the both residents and visitors.
त्या खातीर न्हू ऑल ओव्हर म्हणजे आता जी कमर्शियल एरिया पहिली आमची फक्त मार्केट पर्यंत आसली. म्हाका दिसता हनुमान नाट्यगृह पासून म्हणल्यार चणे विकता थंय पर्यंत कमर्शियल आसली पहिली. पण आता सिनेट म्हाका दिसता कमर्शियल एक्टिविटी वाडल्या. हांगा कोर्टा पर्यंत कमर्शियल एक्टिविटी वाडल्या. हे सगळे जे रोड्स आमचे आसा न्हू इंटरनल आनी मेन हे सगळे असेस करून सारको परत ट्रॅफिक प्लॅन काडपाक जाय. थोडे वन वे चेंज करपाक जाय. हे केल्या शिवाय म्हाका दिसता हे प्रॉब्लेम सॉल्व जावचे ना. पण ते इंटेन्शनूच ना कोणाचे रुलींग. आणि हांव आरटीओचे पण तेंचे मिस्टेक काडूं शकना कित्याक तेंचे पुलीस आनी हे सगळे कडेन उबे आसता. पण जो पर्यंत हांगासून रेझोल्युशन पास जावन एक सारको ट्रॅफिक प्लॅन फॉरवर्ड जायना जो पर्यंत अप्रोप्रिएट डिपार्टमेंटा तोपर्यंत परिस्थिती अशीच कंटिन्यू जातली. आता मदीं कलेक्टर नाल्यार डेप्युटी कलेक्टर ऑर्डरी पास करता डिक्लेरिंग सो एंड सो एज नॉन मोटरेबल किंवा खंयचे एरिया एज पार्किंग. कलेक्टराक कित्याक करचें पडटा एक्चुली हे आमी जर आमच्या सिटीचे प्लॅनिंग म्युन्सिपालिटीच्या कावन्सिलरांनी करपाक जाय, चेअरपर्सनान करपाक जाय. जाल्यार ह्या बद्दल जर आतां 2.5 वर्सां आमची कंप्लीट जाल्या आनी तांकां जर अजून हें दिसना म्हणजे तांकां विजन आनी अंडरस्टँडिंगूच ना हें कितें करपाचें. दुख्ख दिसता पळोवपाक की लोक ह्या परिस्थितीन रस्तो क्रॉस करपाक गावना, सायडीक चलपाक जागोना. अजून पर्यंत फुटपाथ जे म्हाका दिसता लज खरी ती आमकां की हायकोर्टान डायरेक्शन दिलां की आमी फुटपाथ बांदून घेवचे म्हणून अर्जंटली. हे प्लॅनिंग एक्चुली आमी करपाक जाय, पण आमी लास्ट मिनीट सामकी परिस्थिती खराब जायसर रावता. सो म्हाका दिसता म्युन्सिपालिटीन हे सिरियस घेवपाचो इशू. हो जंक्शन जे म्युन्सिपालिटीच्या सायडीक आहा ते ऑलमोस्ट म्हाका दिसता 12 वरां कंटिन्युअस जॅम चालू आसता हांगा, पण तरी कोण लक्ष घालिना. वयर जो हावजींग हातून झेवियर कॉलेजी कडेन रस्तो वयता त्या एरियेक कशें पार्किंग जाता थंय म्हाका दिसता एक सर्कल करपाक जाय स्कुलांच्या भुरग्यां खातीर. ते पासून तांकां लक्षच घालिना तितून. PSRान लोक येता हांगा करपाक आनी त्यो रुलींग कावन्सिलाचे डिमांड इतले आसता की PSR करपी पासून धांवन वयता हांगा. सो ते तेंच्यांनी मातशें लक्ष घालचें. कितें काम करूंक कोण येता पळय हांगा, आपूण व्हॉलंटियर करून हांगा काम करपाक कोण येता न्हू असली कामां, तांकां धांवडून घालचें न्हू चड तेंचे कडसून डिमांड घेवन.
Fire Service Department in Mapsa on Monday evening acted promptly and prevented a potentially catastrophic situation as dry grass caught fire near a cluster of around 15 vehicles in Ekta Nagar. The efficient and well-coordinated response from the fire and emergency service personnel averted a major disaster. Utilizing their expertise, they managed to contain and extinguish the blaze before it could engulf any of the nearby vehicles.
हांव सुरेश शेडगांव लिडिंग फायरमॅन. म्हाज्या वांगडा आसले ड्युटी क्रू जयेश कानोळकर ड्रायव्हर ऑपरेटर, PR मांद्रेकर फायर फायटर, AK कलांगुटकर फायर फायटर. आमकां म्हापसा कंट्रोल रुमांक 12:37 कॉल आयलें की ड्राय ग्रास फायर जाला आनी नियर बाय कार आसा म्हणून. आमी इमिडिएटली टर्न आवट केलें आनी हांगा आयले गणेशपुरी एकता नगर. हांगा पयले जाल्यार सायडीक कार आशिल्ले आनी उजो रामरामात पेट्टलो. आमी इमिडिएटली मॉनिटर स्टार्ट केलो आमचो PR मांद्रेकर विथ द हेल्प ऑफ ड्युटी क्रू. आनी तो अख्खो उजो पालेलो आनी लेफ्ट सायडीन आसलो तो आतां ओझरिलांक अख्खो कंट्रोल केल्लो आसा.
दुसरे सायडीन आनी गाडी आसली,
दुसरे सायड लेफ्ट सायडीनूय गाडी आसले, रायट सायडीन आसले, ते आमी सेव्ह केले.
The Indian Meteorological Department has issued a yellow alert for Goa on November 23rd and 25th, cautioning residents about potential thunderstorms accompanied by lightning and winds gusting at 30 to 40 km per hour in isolated areas. The advisory also forecast light to moderate rainfall at a few places until Sunday. While the IMD did not specify the reason for the weather change, it indicated dry weather over both districts of the state on November 21st and 22nd.
While the IMD has issued a yellow alert for Goa on November 23rd and 24th, residents are cautioned about the potential thunderstorms with lightning and winds gusting to about 30 by 40 km per hour in isolated areas. The advisory has also predicted light to moderate rainfall at few places until Sunday. Dry weather is indicated over both districts on the state on November 21st, that's today, and on Tuesday, that's 22nd. Haze or shallow fog is expected on the 21st November, similar to conditions observed on November 20th in the past. On November 23rd, the IMD forecasts light to moderate rain and thunderstorms at isolated places. Similar weather conditions are expected to persist at a few places over the subsequent 3 days. The minimum temperature is anticipated to remain relatively stable for next 4 to 5 days. Residents and authorities are advised to stay updated on the weather alerts and take necessary precautions. The yellow alert signifies the need of awareness and preparedness, urging vigilance and safety measures. Clinton D'Souza for Herald TV.
The inauguration of the Margaonkar's Traditional Dindi Utsav took place in Margaon on Monday, filling the state's commercial capital with spiritual fervour. The festival, dedicated to Shri Vittal Rukmai at Shri Hari Mandir, resonated with bhajans and abhangas, creating an atmosphere of devotion.
Margaonkar's Traditional Dindi Utsav begins with devotees in Margaon. As the day progressed into the night, the city streets echoed the rhythm chants of Vittal Vittal Jai Hari Vittal and Ganeba Tukaram. Watch this special story.
मागणी करता सरकाराकडे गेल्या वर्षात सीएमआयनं सांगितले की हे राज्यस्तरीय फेस्टिवल आम्ही आपण करपाक सोदता तेन्ना तुमच्या सहकार्याने रावचे अशी विठ्ठल चरणी प्रार्थना करता आणि सगळे.
A story by Aditya Bidre for Herald TV.
In a momentous event, Union Minister for Information and Broadcast Anurag Thakur inaugurated the third edition of 75 Creative Minds at IFFI on Tuesday. This initiative signifies the commencement of an exciting cinematic journey aiming to nurture the creative prowess of talented youngsters.
Expressing his delight, Thakur stated, "I am delighted to inaugurate the third edition of the 75th Creative Minds at IFFI 54, marking the beginning of yet another fantastic cinematic journey." He emphasized that his initiative goes beyond just encouraging creativity, it inspires to propel young talents towards becoming of and entering into the film industry in the coming days.
On the stage, speaking to the 75 creative minds of tomorrow, 10 years down the line, and I'm sure they're going to learn from your experiences, what you have gone through. I would like to share another instance of a winner of the last year edition, making us proud. Bhaskar Viswanathan, in collaboration with another editor, has edited one of the films selected for the Indian Panorama non-feature film section this year. Another winner of the last edition, Digantra Bose, had edited a non-feature film in the same category. Now that is truly inspiring. It gives me immense joy that you all are truly seizing the opportunities that 75 Creative Minds of Tomorrow provides. I would like to emphasize that the Government of India is committed to employment generation, boosting the creators' economy, mentoring outstanding artists, encouraging youngsters to achieve cinematic excellence, and in that, the stories of talented individuals like Akshita, Avinash, Namrita, Subarna, Bhaskar, Digantra, among several others, are really assuring. Now this 75 Creative Minds of Tomorrow, they come from places which most of you may not have heard the names, Jagatpur or Sadarpur. सदरपुर ही है ना भाई, सरदारपुर, क्योंकि यहाँ पे बार बार सदरपुर लिखा, मैं कि मध्य प्रदेश में सरदारपुर तो था, ये सदरपुर क्यों लिखा हुआ है? तो सरदारपुर है, जगत सिंहपुर है और विष्णुपुर है। तो मणिपुर, उड़ीसा और मध्य प्रदेश के उन क्षेत्रों से जहां फिल्म देखने वाले तो होंगे, बनाने वाले नहीं थे, आज वहां से फिल्में बनाने वाले भी मिल गए हैं। 48 आवर चैलेंज आपके लिए मिलने वाला है, जो शॉर्ट्स टीवी की ओर से है। 15 में से कोई एक टीम जीतने वाली है, और मैं I have to say it in English. I would like to thank Mr. Carter Pilcher for his continuous support year after year, and I'm sure this Shorts TV collaboration with the NFDC is going to give a lot of opportunities to these youngsters to try their first hand with the 48-hour challenge, and I'm sure they're going to impress you and the other members for that. Let me in the end thank Mr. John Goldwater, who have come all the way. I know coming from US it will take a good 20 to 24 hours to reach here, but I'm sure it's worth coming here. One of the largest film markets in the world. We are the 5th largest in the media and entertainment. We are the maximum number of movies are made in India. And I'm sure the kind of collaborations we are looking at, and thank you Netflix. I could see Ambika ji sitting there with her team for the partnership and bringing the good names on board. I think the big asset for us is the collaboration with houses like Netflix, Zee, Amazon and others who come on board and provide these young talented creators to try their hand, learn more.
The ongoing 54th International Film Festival of India in Goa has drawn thousands of enthusiasts and delegates, creating a gathering of film lovers from India and around the globe. Spanning diverse ages, these delegates share a common passion for cinema, making this festival a melting pot of varied experiences and perspectives. Among the attendees are numerous first-time visitors eager to immerse themselves in the cinematic marvels showcased at the festival, while there are some who attend this festival each year. The delegate expressed her primary goal as actively participating in the festival and highlighted how the event has introduced her to numerous like-minded film enthusiasts.
I'm Goduri Roy. I'm coming from Ahmedabad. So we are studying film and video communication at National Institute of Design. And this is my first time here in a large international film festival with so much exposure that we get into different genres of films, that we independent artists, that we already established artists. So what really happened is that when I was in my I was a teenager, I started watching films. And then I realized that so much of my story I see through other people. So it's a way that I can relate to a lot of people. So it's something very personal to me. And then eventually I thought maybe I'll take it up as a profession where I can tell my own stories, I can tell my community stories to the world. I've been primarily interested in films, and that is definitely facilitated by me watching films of other people. So this is my first day here right now. I mean, I have come here with a lot of expectations. I haven't watched a screening yet. I have one at 1:40. I know a lot of filmmakers that I have worked with in college who have decided on the films that are going to be screened. So one of them is Mahesh. I was willing, where is he? I was just about to go and meet him and talk to him about it. I did meet a few actresses on the plane while I was coming here. So the excitement has been building up for a long time right now. Now that I'm finally here.
Okay, so
yeah, I would like that. I would like my film to be here one day. Sure.
Okay.
So our primary motivation as a whole batch, we are here, is to be as involved with the film festival. So we are not really thinking of other things primarily, but obviously because we cannot go to multiple screenings one after the other, there are different locations going on. We are going around the city.
How do you see this?
So yesterday when I came, I was there at the main gate. So I collected my delegate pass and everything. I didn't know how it would look inside, but it's very overwhelmingly good. Like I'm seeing so many people, like as passionate as me, trying to look at the films. I'm going to different stalls who have different sections, different eras of films presenting it to us. It's very interesting.
So you are...
Well, if I am myself coming to a huge festival first time. But people do have different motivations regarding that. But what I would say is that watch as many films as you can, because this is the big screen. Obviously we know the films, we have the list of it, we can watch it on YouTube anytime. But watching it with a group of people who are just as passionate with you, not in isolation in your own room where you're looking at a YouTube video.
मैं बहुत बार अटेंड किया, मैं फिल्ममेकर हूँ तो इसकी तो बहुत बार अटेंड किया हूँ. मुझे फिल्म्स भी यहाँ पे दिखाई गए हैं, सिलेक्शन हुए हैं, और अभी मैं जूरी का चेयरमैन हूँ नॉन फीचर फिल्म सेक्शन का, इंडियन पैनोरामा का. ये तो बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट फेस्टिवल है इंडिया में, क्योंकि फिल्म फेस्टिवल क्योंकि ये गवर्नमेंट का एक प्रयास है, चेष्टा है, कोशिश है कि अच्छी फिल्म्स का प्रमोशन हो, लोग अच्छी फिल्म देखें ऑल ओवर द वर्ल्ड, और ऑल ओवर इंडिया से जो फिल्म्स होती हैं, अच्छी फिल्में एक साल में बनती हैं, उनको दिखाने की गवर्नमेंट की तरफ से प्रयास है कि अच्छी फिल्मों का प्रसार हो और लोगों को एप्रिसिएशन हो गुड सिनेमा का.
ओके, आपकी कौन सी फिल्म का ये था प्रीमियर? अभी प्रीमियर हुआ आपका?
ये इंडियन पैनोरामा का अभी ओपनिंग हुआ है. उसमें जो नॉन फीचर फिल्म सेक्शन है उसका जूरी का चेयरमैन मैं हूँ.
ओके, आपका नाम क्या है?
मेरा नाम अरविंद सिन्हा है.
ओके,
आपका बुक में वो भी मिल जाएगा.
How many years you are attending this?
So I actually, you can see I am for the first time.
Okay. How exciting?
This is really exciting because it's become a big festival of cultural festival of India.
Okay.
So it's very interesting, and we are from all parts of the India. People are coming to see the films and all that.
So which movie you are favorite, or which actor you are favorite?
So I'm looking for some Brazilian or Afghan directors.
Okay.
The real life they are telling is in a very different way, different mood, different style, different scene. When compared to Indian cinema, the storytelling is very different.
Okay, what expectation you have for this EP?
It's a full expectation, big expectation there because this is a rare opportunity to see international films because you can see international films elsewhere. You can go to a theatre, local theatre and see an international film. So it's a very rare opportunity to come over here and see the films.
What are you looking forward?
So actually I am coming from Kerala. There is a very rich cinema industry is there, and we have this international film festival in Trivandrum, and it's going to happen. So the spillover cinemas from here will come over there and because so the film industry is the narration is narrating film the genre, the different styles there, so it's changing time to time with time. It's not because Indian cinema is somewhere located somewhere fixed on certain themes and all that, but international filmmakers are making very different narrations and different storytelling about life and miseries of people.
Okay. Thank you, sir.
This year's opening film is Catching Dust, directed by Stuart Gutt, the award-winning British filmmaker of mixed Asian heritage. This movie is about how, in the isolation of Texas, big band, a conch trailer on an abandoned commune has become the reluctant hideout for Ginny and her criminal husband Clyde. Watch the entire cast and crew speaking about this film at this IFFI.
A lot, and I've realised that there's two ways, I think, as a writer, that I've developed stories, and there's some ideas that you move towards. Like some of my short films dealt with political issues, and it felt like issues that I wanted to step into. But sometimes ideas come to you, and I feel like with Catching Dust, it was an idea that came to me. I'm a daydreamer, and I'd always had visions of a trailer in the middle of the desert. I don't know where they came from. I don't know why I was getting them. But I became, some ideas you become more curious about, and some ideas stick with you more, and soon you become obsessed about that image, and then you fill in a story. Who might live there, why they're there, what's the worst thing that can happen to them, and soon you have a script and you feel compelled to tell the story.
So I produced Stuart's last short film. I'd come on board with that, and we had a very good working relationship. I read the script shortly after that for what was to become Catching Dust, and I was just drawn in by the characters. They were so well developed, and I could really imagine them being on the page. And what's so exciting about being here is seeing that journey come to life from having read the script and talked about it at our very first discussion of this story to now seeing it living and breathing and being shared with audiences and with all of you. It's been an amazing journey. We thank you for hosting us.
Okay. Thank you, Mark. And Katz, you want to say a few lines?
Yeah, sure. It's nice to see everybody. So I got involved in the film. I've been producing films for a long time, and I know Mark, and Mark brought me the script, and I really enjoyed it. And I thought, okay, I could see it all coming together, and I thought it was very strong. And it's very exciting as a producer when you have the opportunity to produce somebody's debut film, and at the very start of their feature career. So when I saw that the script was so good, I knew we'd be able to get good talent on, and we were able to cast it with some amazing actors who are, in very big TV shows, like Erin Moriarty's on Amazon's The Boys, which is Amazon's biggest series, and Jai Courtney is in the Terminator movies and Suicide Squad. These are big folks, and to get them to, an independent film is a real testament to Stuart's skill as a writer and the confidence that he instilled in them as a director. So
that's all we have in today's news bulletin. Thanks for watching Herald TV News. For more news and alerts, please follow us on O Heraldo on Facebook and Twitter. Take care and goodbye.